Hey, honeys, good day. I intend all is well. You feeling good? I see you looking good, baby. You the one. Ain't nobody effing with you. If you ain't heard it today, baby, there you go. Okay? We are now in a safe and protective and intuitive space. Spirit, please help me convey a clear and concise message for the collective that needs to hear it today. Thank you, and I share. Okay, so don't forget that energy is timeless. This could be past, present, or future, honey. Also, roles can be reversed. It is not gender specific. I could be saying he, she, they, them when it's they, them, he, her. Okay? Take what resonates and leave the rest. Let's see what's going on in these spiritual streets today, honey. Take a moment to set your intentions on what you want to get out of today's reading. And let's get into it, baby. Okay. Spirit, please speak through me. Thank you, and I'll share. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay, so our first card here is this Six of Cups. Six of Cups is giving the vibe of nostalgia or reminiscing. Maybe childhood memories, something you're familiar with, maybe someone. Okay, so it's giving nostalgia. All right, somebody reminiscing, honey. Okay, let's get into it, collective. Let's see who reminiscing about what, baby. I feel like it's somebody that's reminiscing about good times. Okay, so yeah, let's see what's up. Okay, then we have this Knight of Wands here. This Knight of Wands here is signifying someone that is impulsive. Okay? Child, somebody's missing somebody or something, honey. And they may have did some impulsive shit, or maybe they feeling impulsive to come forward. But somebody is most definitely missing somebody and is feeling very passionate. Okay? Because the Knight of Wands is also signifying inspired action, baby. Okay? So somebody's going after something or went after something, and now they in nostalgia, baby. Spirit, please help me gain a little more clarity. Thank you. Well, a lot more clarity. Thank you, and I'll share. Okay? You got to be specific in what you want in life, baby. Okay?
Basic, you live life on an everyday basis with poetic justice. Poetic justice. If I told you that a flower bloomed in a dark room, would you trust it? I mean,
okay. All right. So then we have this Ace of Swords here. This Ace of Swords here is signifying some sort of confusion. All right. Let me sit with this for a second, y'all. I feel like someone is regretting a situation. I feel like someone moved really impulsively, and now they're in some sort of situation where they keep thinking back to something they was familiar with, maybe just a better time. Okay, but they keep reminiscing. Okay, and I see there was a lot of someone is rethinking and gain some clarity, and I feel like now that they gain some clarity, it's just they just keep thinking back to something, you know. And this Knight of Wands here is somebody that's very impulsive, so I feel like this person either wants to come back to you, collective, or that's how they found their way reminiscing, okay, because they did some impulsive shit and it messed everything up before they gained this recent clarity that they have now. Okay, and then we have this Eight of Wands here, but it is in reverse. An Eight of Wands is signifying panic or slowing down, holding off. I feel like there was something that you needed from this person and they couldn't deliver, and it made you very frustrated, And because you were in a bad headspace, this person did something impulsive and something immature, because the Knight also can be someone immature, okay? So did something impulsive and immature, and they did the wrong thing, okay? I'm getting the energy that someone, they messed something up. They didn't stand on business. They wasn't assertive about something. They weren't action based on something. Okay. And it was something important that you needed from them. And because this person was so immature with how they dealt with things, okay, doing things without thinking, they're now looking back to when shit was all good, honey. Okay? That's the energy that I'm getting over here. I feel like this person when they started doing their delays and holding off and not showing up a certain way, how you let them know, you communicated that you needed to be done for your relationship, for the sustainability of the whole thing. This person, by them holding off, they created an absolute decision for you. Like, it was just an automatic, like, all right, at this time, if this can't work, if you can't come through with this shit, then I can't F's with you. I'm getting that energy. And yeah. Okay, so then we also have this Two of Pentacles here. The Two of Pentacles is unorganized. I feel like this person was juggling something, maybe between your relationship and something that they carried baggage with, or something that they were just bringing with them, maybe bad habits, or, they didn't have something fully situated and they messed up. They didn't balance it out right. They didn't do something that needed to be done. They did something very immaturely. Yeah, this person was very immature. This person didn't want to assert themselves with something, and it overwhelmed them. I don't know if this person's not the type of person that, speaks up for themselves or even just handle things appropriately, okay? And they must have felt overwhelmed, and child, when you told them they had to do something, baby, they couldn't deliver, and they did something very impulsive, and it turned you right off, honey. Turned you right off, baby. Okay? Yeah. But they missing your ass now, honey. Somebody is definitely thinking about you, thinking about good times, thinking about just... I'm getting the energy that somebody's definitely thinking about good times. How shit used to be. Maybe wishing that they could have did something, the right way. Maybe they're realizing how immature they was being with something, in some form of regret. But they're very nostalgic, thinking about when shit was all good. Okay? Definitely that. Okay, then we have this Nine of Wands in reverse. Nine of Wands in reverse, okay? I feel like this person is so distraught about you right now and so nostalgic right now that they have a lack of motivation. They're feeling exhausted. They're feeling very tired. They're feeling overwhelmed and on the edge. I feel like they're struggling right now, whether it's emotionally, financially, physically, with their health. But I definitely am getting the energy that someone is struggling real bad and they're in constant thought. Okay, I feel like they don't have no strength right now. Somebody's suffering right now. Somebody's struggling. Somebody's suffering right now, and someone feels really tired, maybe even paranoid. I don't know. Maybe they're not trusting the environment that they're around right now, but I'm getting energy that someone is also feeling very paranoid. And when they think back to you, they think about like safety, security, feeling loved, feeling like comfort, like a familiar, cozy type of vibe. Like that's what they think of when they think about you. But at this time, this person is exhausted and tired, is not really having motivation to move, do much. They feel like they have an inner clarity. I feel like something has been brought to the surface recently and they feel like they have total clarity on what they should have did, but they most definitely feel like it is a dead end. Like the decision that was made was absolute and you're just like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Okay. Then we got this Knight of Cups in reverse here. This Knight of Cups in reverse is disappointment. Yeah, disappointment. Maybe just worried, even if they do want to come forward to you, maybe just worried of how you look at them now. I feel like this person is someone that may try to seem like they have high confidence, but when it comes to really having to assert themselves or have to do something that, you got to do a little something extra, okay? You got to think outside the box with this. I think this person is not good with handling things in that way. So, this person has a really overactive imagination where they're just constantly thinking about like how you would react to them, how you would speak to them, how you feel about them, the things you think about them, like that. Just, yeah. I feel like this person has a really overactive imagination, anyways, okay? But when it comes to you in this situation, they feel very like a disappointment, okay? Very disappointed. They feel very disappointed and they constantly in a state of just thinking back to happy memories. Okay, collective. So you got somebody in they feels, honey. You got somebody in them feels, baby. Okay, then we got the Hangman. You can't make this shit up. Somebody is in ultimate regret of how they handle something. They really just want to surrender. They feel like they have no motion. They're in pause. They don't know what to do. Like they're in total hangman. Like how like when you really believe something as true and then you find out it's not true and you're in shock because this is something that you believed was true for years and years. This is like some shit like that yeah. I feel like this person is having a real awakening right now and is totally feeling enlightened, viewing things different, and they have some sort of deep insight now, but they do feel like it's too late, and they know the way you perceive them is just like, They know what they did was messed up. That's the energy that I'm getting. They most definitely know that they did some grimy shit, or they went out kind of like a coward. I'm getting the energy that this person just... It wasn't that the person was a bad person. It was just more so they wasn't handling shit how they needed to handle it. Like, I don't know if it was a situation, if it was, financially they wasn't stepping up in your, in your eyes. I don't know. But I'm definitely seeing that they didn't live up to the expectation. They didn't live up to the person that they was trying to portray themselves as also. Because I'm not getting the energy that you were unfairly, judging them to do a certain thing, or it was just like this person made it seem like something, and it's like, what's up? Like, you're not, like, if this is how you're portraying yourself, then why is this not, like, something's not adding up. I'm getting the energy like something just wasn't adding up, and when you told them it was time to stand on it and like, let me see what's really going on, this person wasn't doing shit. They actually did something the total opposite direction, which was very impulsive, and now they're in this hangman energy that they're just in a lot of regret. They're in a lot of regret. And they have like a totally new perspective. Whatever this person, whatever note they left off the last time you seen them, child, they got a totally different perspective now. Totally. This person's singing like a totally different tune, genuinely. Like, not even like on some like, oh, this is what he would want me to think, or this is what she want me to think. They thinking this shit for themselves. They're like, damn, I should have just went ahead and... Y'all fill in the blank, okay? Take what resonates, baby. Well... Yeah, but I'm getting the energy that this person was most definitely someone that was very immature. Whether it was just, emotionally immature, just didn't know how to handle shit, didn't know how to handle their feelings, didn't know how to stand on their choices. Like, it wasn't someone that was just set in or even confident in what they wanted. It was just like, this person seemed like they was on the fence with mad shit. Like, they was always on the fence. Like, it was never just, like, totally, like, you get what I'm saying? It was just, like, always, like, it's something that you can be doing and you just ain't doing it. Like, what's up? You always have to give brother what's up or sister what's up. Like, hello? Okay? It's one of those. Okay, then we got this devil here. But the devil's in reverse. This is a devil in reverse situation. I feel like this person may have been very toxic because of how emotionally immature they were. I'm going to say were, okay? Because I'm getting the energy that they released those beliefs, that they're no longer in that toxic energy. They're feeling like they're learning how to restore control in their life. Like, they're learning what habits aren't serving them. I feel like this person is just in a time in their life where they're just really realizing things. Like, this is just one of those, like, eras in their life where it's just, like, a lot of shit is coming to, like, yeah, this ain't working. It's like one of them real growing stages. Like, they're ready for an ascension. Okay, it's time for an ascension, baby. Like, for real. It's like they're getting into it, like, mentally, like, what they need. What's a checklist? And, like, I need to really start having some type of structure and figure out what exactly I need to get out of this karmic loop that I'm in. I'm always in a situation where I'm fumbling something or fucking something up because I'm just not responding to things the right way, or not reacting the right way, or not reacting at all. Just letting shit just slide by. Like, yeah. But I'm getting that this person is trying to, or at least steps on trying to figure out how to restore control in their life, because I feel like they lost control when it came to a lot of things in their life. This person's just not really in a happy space right now. This person is learning responsibility. Maybe this person really struggled with responsibility, period. Accountability, responsibility, all that shit. So this is one of those moments where it's like they see in plain sight how they be effing up. Like, how, like, it's like a real learning moment for them. Okay, a real learning moment. And I feel like, this person's in this moment of time where they're releasing those beliefs, but that takes time, that takes patience, and that just takes just doing things totally different, reprogramming your mind and your thoughts and the way the way you handle things. So this person's in some reconstruction shit. Okay, they under construction right now, honey. Like, for real, this person's most definitely under construction right now. And it don't feel good. It's like, literally, like, think of construction, how shit just look crazy. Everything's everywhere, dust and wood and boxes and shit and tools, and everybody's just everywhere and trying to figure out this and that. That's how this person feels inside. Like, it's just so much going on, and they keep thinking about the good times with y'all. This is definitely a past person. This is someone that you maybe like, even like a twin flame situation. You don't feel like this person was so bad to you. It was just some even a relationship you learn from, that is just some things you just ain't fucking with, you ain't going for. You get what I'm saying? It's not even like, you know, you hate them or you have really bad animosity. It's just like I just don't F with how you get down. And that's another reason this person's feeling horrible, because they know your character, they know how, you know, what type of person you are. So it's like, for me to have fucked this up, it's like, damn, I really gotta get myself together. Okay? And then we just have this Hierophant. Okay, maybe this person, I know this person is seeking forgiveness. Okay, I don't know what this person is doing to obtain forgiveness from you, or, you know what I'm saying, but or even from their self. I feel like this person even resents their self because of the things that they've been doing. They don't approve of how they get down. They sick of their damn self. Okay. Then we got this Hierophant here though, and yeah, like I said, he is seeking forgiveness. He feels like, he or she feels like this person really feels bonded to you. This person really feels bonded to you. This person's in deep regret. This person is just really feeling like they're under construction. They shit done collapsed for them, and shit's all over the place. Okay. Yeah. Then we got this Fool in reverse. This Fool in reverse is indecisive and bad choices. Yeah, I feel like this person was very indecisive, was very hesitative, okay, and it made their behavior really reckless. Simply, like, just like I said, sometimes no reaction is already something, child, because it's like, this is something that you were supposed to figure out and you know, do what you have to do for the betterment of, you know, your dream situation, baby. And this person, I feel like this person was just making bad choices, and them bad choices, whether it was no choice at all, baby, it was reckless, and it was a lot of risk-taking behavior because they didn't get what they needed to get in order. I feel like this person at the time was very indecisive. Maybe they were just fighting with themselves. The fact that they got to do something that they can't just let pass. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you have to do something. What you gonna do? And that's what just had them indecisive, and they just did some stupid shit, something impulsive, wasn't thinking. And like I said, this person is very immature. So that's already a combo, baby. Okay, that's very much a combo. And I feel like, okay, so we have the Magician, and I feel like this person, is getting, I feel like this person is getting into this space where they're slowly starting to, like, they're the beginning of this new way. Okay, and I feel like it's giving them a little bit more clarity. Like I said, this person has a lot of nostalgia, and they're just thinking of when their life felt balanced and harmonized, and like they was in some healing type of vibe. I feel like you're very healing and nurturing, and you're a good energy to be around. And I feel like this person is now gaining this clarity, and I don't know if this person is feeling that confident at all. I don't know if the person really has too much self-confidence right now, but they do understand that they're beginning of like a new project, like a new project, baby, a new build, baby, okay? Like I said, this person's under construction. So, yeah. Okay, then we have this Ten of Swords. This Ten of Swords here, y'all. This Ten of Swords here is signifying a painful ending. Maybe the way y'all went out was very emotionally charged. You know what I'm saying? You feel like this person betrayed you. You feel like this person really wasn't showing up how they portrayed themselves to be when it came down to it, when it really mattered. This person feels like a real failure and feels defeated by themselves. Okay, I feel like they feel like losing you was a big loss, and they came to the realization that it is over. I feel like this person does feel like really hopeless, but I still like they're still in the energy of changing, at least to better other things, even if it's a done deal with y'all. But I most definitely, I feel like the way y'all parted ways was painful. It's painful, and I feel like this person may have betrayed you in some way, like one last time, and that was just the absolute decision for you. Yeah, like I'm getting like finale, final, done. Like, like this person, their betrayal put you into like a personal transformation. I'm getting that energy. Like what they did was like a real like slap in the face that even woke you up. Okay, like woke you up to had you realizing shit. Like there's some things I really gotta wake up to. Like it sparked something in your life as well. Okay, but yeah, most definitely. Okay, then we have this King of Cups here. This King of Cups. This person wants to be your King of Cups, honey. This person wants to feel some type of balance in their life, want to be emotionally balanced, want to show up the person that they wish they was, or that they portrayed themselves to be, like this leader type of person, but they prove themselves to not be. But I feel like they're building themselves up to hopefully be in one day. Like this nostalgic, like just thinking about the good times and thinking about how everything went down and how they betrayed you is really pushing them to recognize themselves and their shortcomings and their faults, and they realize it's all because of, they're realizing what it is. Like it's because I do coward shit, it's because I do immature shit, it's because I lie, I lie, and I do things the lazy way. They know that, and they really wishing they showed up this King of Cups, man, where they were more balanced and had more tolerance and, can stand up on their own too. I feel like this person, that's their dream reality, to get that in check. They know that's their downfall. They understand that that's their downfall, how they emotionally show up. Okay? Can't make this up, y'all. This is the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is someone that's planning. This is someone that's planning and actually making decisions this time. Okay? So I'm getting the energy that's this person is trying to make these decisions and do what they have to do. They trying, honey. I feel like they're realizing that they're at the beginning of a new beginning. Okay, beginning of the new beginning, baby. And this person's finally making decisions, but I don't know. I'm getting energy like that it's too late for you, collective. I feel like you don't even care. Like I'm not even really getting too much of your energy. I'm feeling like you're just chilling, and this person is just in major thought, major regret. In this, maybe even in the self-healing journey they damn self, because they're realizing how they've been getting down, and because everything that was going on with them spiritually is showing up in their physical world, and they're realizing that everything that they have done this is what it manifested it to be. Like they put themselves in every single decision that they're in. This is like, it's like everything's clear. I'm in this, whatever they got going on, they realize it's all by their doing, and they're in a crunchy time, honey. They're very, very nostalgic, thinking back to when shit was good. Okay, I just can't stop getting that energy. Like they're definitely thinking back when things were good, and they planning. They making some progress, but they're still at the beginning of trying to figure out shit. I feel like things just recently came to a head, honey. Then we got this Seven of Wands in reverse here. The Seven of Wands in reverse is destroyed confidence. Yeah. Yeah, they're at the beginning. I feel like there's a lot of things that they have to build. Okay. I feel like with how they made the decisions, they even lost trust within themselves. And you losing trust within yourself is shit, almost like basically equivalent to you losing confidence in yourself. Okay. And I feel like he or she has a destroyed confidence. Okay, this person is feeling very overwhelmed. At times they do want to give up. They do feel exhausted because of where they feel like they are right now. Like I said, everything is reflecting to them that every decision they made has ultimately brought them to where they are. So yeah, this is some crunchy shit for them, collective. So yeah. Okay. And then we have this sun, but it's in reverse. This sun in reverse is signifying just feeling down, feeling negative, feeling depressed, feeling like shit is raining. Okay, it ain't sunny out, it's cloudy out, it's raining, it's sad. This person, yeah, this person ain't doing too well. At times they feel like they're just very careless. Like there's times where they don't give a F about anything, honey. Where they just like, you know what, they almost want to double down into this this immature, impulsive behavior, but then they realize at the same time how it's just ruining their life. So they're really between a rock and a hard place that they can't retreat and shelter somewhere. It's like, no, you out here, you gotta face this shit. What's up? What you gonna do? So that's what's going on here, collective. Okay, this person may have a lot of inner child trauma that they got going on, a lot of things that they're dealing with like deeply. So this is bringing like a lot of negative thoughts to a head, and they're just thinking about before they messed up with you. They're literally just thinking about before they messed up with you, collective, how things were, how things, you get what I'm saying, how things used to feel, how things was, where they, yeah, this person is in a lot of inner turmoil going on, a lot of mental, emotional battles right now. But I feel like this is the gateway to their healing and to them recovering and being maybe this King of Cups that they want to be. You feel me? This emotionally balanced, assertive person that knows when to do things and how to do things and speak up, and they're not, scared and gonna shy away when it's time to really, put them big boy draws on, the big girl draws on. They just, they just like, okay. So could be, but I know that's what they want to be in this dream state. And this nostalgia, they just thinking about when they was in the energy of you. Even I feel like there was a time that you even thought this person may have been your King of Cups. Okay, until you realize, like, damn, this is all a lot of BS. This person is not even what they say they are. This person is very immature, very impulsive. Like, what's going on? This person don't know how to stand up for this or stick up for that. And it's just like that's when things started being shown to you. I feel like things started to truly be shown to you, and that was the downfall of it all. Shit was being revealed to you, collective, honey. The reveal was real. The reveal was real, baby. Okay, then we literally have the mature man in reverse. This person was super immature. This person was very, 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 very immature. This person wasn't showing up how you needed them to show up at all. I'm getting, yes, very immature, very impulsive, just not holding shit down how you thought. Okay, the pump fake was real. Okay, like this person just switched it all the way up when it was time. Like, oh damn, this is how you actually get down, child. Okay, then we got this main female in reverse. Between the mature man and the main female in reverse, I'm feeling like you was also in an energy where you may have overlooked the red flags very easily. Okay, maybe you were like, you wasn't yourself at your full capacity. Okay, you were just like wishful thinking a lot. So this person was easily able to portray a different side of themselves, and yeah. Okay, but I feel like you are very still somebody that, you know, push them in a good way, and they're very, very reminiscent, baby. Okay, and yeah, without main female being reverse, I think you were not as intuitive and wise that you now are. Okay, so you were able to get bamboozled, baby. The bamboozle wasn't too high. So yes, I don't think the bamboozle was too hard, collective. It wasn't too hard, baby. But the person done did it. Whether it was easy or not, you get what I'm saying? It's just a matter of like, damn. The way you played me was real though, boo. Okay, like I know you got this person, but I feel like y'all relationship really drove this person into a healing process, to a realization, into like a moment of truth. Once they realized that you wasn't playing with them no more, and this is like, you know, this is really happening, and I'm not playing, and I'm done with these games and this emotional immaturity and the shit, impulsive dumb shit that you do, it sent this person into a deep healing. Okay, they needed healing after that shit. Even if they was the type of person to be distracted with other people, them distractions ain't distracting no more, honey. This person is under deep construction because they have to be. Okay, if they can be like, oh yeah, I'm good and I don't need this shit, they would love to, but it's like, it's that deep. Okay, then we have behind the veil. Behind the veil, welcome uncertainty as an opportunity for growth and be okay with not knowing. Okay, I'll read it again. Behind the veil, welcome uncertainty as an opportunity for growth and be okay with not knowing. Okay, so step into the unknown. Step into the unknown, baby. Step into the unknown. Do new things and create new habits so you can get into different shit in your life, okay? But if you stay stuck doing the same thing, doubling down on the bullshit, life is never going to get better. Things ain't going to change. Ain't nothing going to change. It's all about you not doubling down on a BS. So, yes, collective, that was the reading. Somebody got you on the brain heavy. Somebody is under transformation right now, and they're dealing with a lot, feeling very depressed, very low, very sad, maybe sometimes feeling arrogant because they're not used to feeling all these deep emotional feelings and having to actually face them. So maybe at times it comes off as arrogance. Maybe this person, maybe you're still somehow in contact or dealing with this person, and this person, the way they handling you still is very arrogant, you know, very, very stupid. But deep down inside, baby, this person is missing you, missing the good times, very nostalgic, and I feel like they know when it comes to the union, though, they made an absolute decision. Their last fuck up was the final round fight. No, that was some throwback shit. But maybe the person's a gamer. I don't know. But yes. But yeah. So take your energy back, collective. I'm gonna take mine, and I'm gonna catch you in my next one.